Hi there, and welcome to this day in history for August the 2nd. August 2nd is the 214th day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, 215th in leap years, with 151 days remaining to the end of the year. Today's word is avant. Merriam-Webster says avant is an adverb that means away or hence. Another source describes avant as an archaic exclamation that means go away, as in, "Avant, you trespassers," or the brave knight shouted, "Avant, foul creature," as he brandished his sword at the dragon. Yet another source described avant as a verb meaning go away or depart, often used as an imperative to command someone to leave, or in giving a strong order to depart. With those descriptions of the word avant, I believe it would be more accurately considered a verb, since it essentially means go away. In any case, it's an old term, not in common use at the moment, and is a rather forceful command to go away right now. Like so many other words, avant has worked its way through several languages, originally from Latin, and most recently through Middle English, where in both cases it meant forward. So that sounds like an archaic way of saying, keep walking. But now we have a new word, avant. First known use of the word avant is in the 1400s. Avant. Interesting word. Avant was suggested by one of my viewers. And if you have a word you'd like to go over in the Word of the Day segment, drop it in the comments. We'll take a look at it. And with that, in 216 BC, Hannibal led the Carthaginian army as they defeated a numerically superior Roman army at the Battle of Chaeronea, leading to a period of Macedonian predominance in Greece and the Aegean. On August 2nd, 1274, Edward I of England returned from the Ninth Crusade. By the way, he'll be crowned king 17 days later. Let's see if I remember to mention that when it happens. August the 2nd, 1610, Henry Hudson was looking for Northwest Passage, looking for a way from the Atlantic to the Pacific across the waterways up north, and he sailed into what is now known as Hudson Bay. The signing of the United States Declaration of Independence took place on August 2nd, 1776. The first United States Census was conducted on August 2nd, 1790. By the way, if you're curious, the total population in that initial 1790 census was 3,929,326 people. Some 694,280 of those counted were slaves, and the rest were free people, male and female, of any description. The world's first underground railway, Tower Subway, opened in London, England on August 2nd, 1870. On August 2nd, 1923, Vice President Calvin Coolidge became the 30th U.S. president upon the death of President Warren G. Harding. Now, yesterday, on August 1st of 1934, Adolf Hitler received word that Paul von Hindenburg, the president of Germany, was on his deathbed. Never one to miss an opportunity to climb to power, he had the cabinet pass a law concerning the highest state office of the Reich, which stipulated that upon von Hindenburg's death, the office of president would remain vacant, and that Hitler would then be titled leader and chancellor of the Reich. And so it is that on this day, August 2nd, 1934, Paul von Hindenburg died at the age of 86 from lung cancer. Hitler did not waste any time at all having it announced that as a result of the aforementioned law, passed just the day before, that he was now Germany's head of state and head of government, thereby eliminating the last remedy by which he could be legally dismissed and cementing his status as absolute dictator of Germany. Kind of how Hitler sold this to the public was to say that the presidency was inseparably united with von Hindenburg, and that it would not be appropriate for the title ever to be used again. Pretty neat trick. The Marijuana Tax Act of 1937 was passed in America on August 2nd, 1937, in order to render marijuana and all its byproducts illegal. Today's song is Magic by Olivia Newton-John. Magic was written by John Farrar for the soundtrack of the 1980 musical fantasy film Xanadu. It was released as the lead single from the album in May of that year, hit the Billboard Hot 100 on August 2nd, 1980, where it held for 4 weeks. Magic by Olivia Newton-John, link in the description. And I think that's going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with a link in your email, messaging, or social media. If you enjoy this series, you can check out the playlist that contains these videos. I'll put a link to that in the description. That description lives on YouTube, so for other platforms, I'll include a link to my blog page that is called No Really. And you can also find me on Rumble, BitChute, and Odyssey. All those links in that description. Alrighty, that's all I can think of right now. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Oh, get your microphone. Okay. Phone over there. Hello. Okay. With 202 days remaining to the end of the world. End of the year. Please, not the end of the world. 202 days remaining to the end of the year. Let's read that one again. Yep, it is. That's what it's called. All right. Third time better be a charm. There's no thee there. Start over. Attracting. Just read the whole thing over. I don't ad-lib very well. You know what? Maybe we can leave that one off. Don't alienate people who can be helpful to you. Flinging happiness all over the place. I don't know. Can I get this edited? Let's find out. Alrighty. Back to work. I think we got it this time.